Good morning, this is Randy with Lemon Zest Living, and my channel is about living well on less. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm just going to bring you along to chat this morning. So this is my space. I've already made my bed. I got my dogs up. There's their dog beds. This is Smalls. He's not so small. This is Rev, who's my intense dog. Revs up like an engine. So Smalls gets to stay in this larger space with the gate, because if he doesn't have a gate, then he'll keep me up all night to cuddle. And Rev's not a cage dude. He's good. So I made my bed. I got up, took the dogs out, made my bed, started the morning routine. And so we're gonna go ahead and get going on stuff. So the dogs have been out, we've walked around, everybody's gone potty and done their business. So, we're going through the hall. I'm gonna go into my office area, my new office area. It used to be my son's bedroom, and now it's my office area where I have all my boutique stuff. So I'm loving it. Yeah, this is my space. I just want to open up the window, make sure it's open. Now, I don't have any editing software, and I have this cheap camera, so I'm sorry about the quality, but this is what we've got going right now. So, oh shoot, I was gonna grab my tripod. That's what I was doing. So I'm gonna grab that, grab my tripod, head downstairs with the dogs. And let's go. We're gonna go have coffee, get breakfast, feed the dogs, do all the stuff. So I've already put on my morning music, and the coffee's already going. So I got an offer on a dress for Poshmark, and I should be really excited that I'm selling stuff, but I got an offer on a dress that I love. And that's actually decor up in my office. I love it so much. So I can't part with it. So, let me put my water in my coffee here. So this is my kitchen slash gym. You didn't see that. I have my gym over here because I'm limited on space, and I need to have my gym equipment. Yep, there it is, right next to my pantry. Very fancy here. So there's my equipment. Hey, it works for me. That's where it needs to be. It works for me. It's nice because I can actually take it out on the deck, which I'll show you at a later time. But this is my kitchen, and when I remodeled it a couple years ago to sort of have this look, this more industrial sort of look, which I'm getting kind of tired of, but it was so bad before, and now I'm kind of stuck with it. So this is what we got. Back to the dress. So the dress is my favorite dress. The dress is my favorite dress. I don't know that I want to part with it. I want it to become part of my closet, but I gotta sell stuff. That's the problem with the boutique thing. Is I'm not buying in bulk to sell stuff. I know a lot of resellers do that. They buy in bulk and to sell. I don't want that. That's not the feeling I want for me. I want it to be curated, and I want the items that I select to be items that I would want, that I would like to wear. So what I'm purchasing are things that I would like to wear, which is kind of a problem because I would like to wear them. So anyway, this woman, she did an offer. I posted it for $32, and she offered $25, which is kind of a steep discount. So I mean, I did overprice. I priced the dress according to how much I love it, which is kind of what I do, unless it's like high quality, and the brand is something that sells for some outrageous amount. I'm not that familiar with all of the brands. Like, I'm trying to become more familiar with it. I know what I know. I know the brands that I know, but there are lots of brands out there that I'm not familiar with. So I'm sort of learning all of that and trying to price it according to the market, but also according to the quality, and so I'm trying to price things accordingly. But this dress is priced at $32. She offered $25. I countered with $26 because I was like, at least come on, at least give me a little bit. Like, if I'm going to have to sell the dress, if I'm going to be forced to sell the dress, then I want to at least make a profit from it. And Poshmark takes out their portion of it. So this is my dilemma of the morning. I don't know. So I'm loving Poshmark though. I'm loving it, and it works. It works really well. Like, I like the design of how their website works. And the back end of stuff, I like that it tells you your sales, and it tells you like things for taxes and all of that. So that's helpful. I think I'm writing down my mileage and trying to keep track of all the stuff for taxes. And when I go to actually process it as a business, I want it to be all in line. Which, like, I could do other ways of selling, but it just wouldn't be as clean and easy. So I'm really sticking with Poshmark right now. I love this idea where they actually get to offer stuff. But some people are kind of shocking with it. Like, I've had people offer more than half off. I guess if I was like really hard up and I really needed it, I would go right ahead. But if I was really hard up and I really needed it, I might have it priced at that point. So, I don't know. Anyway, I'm loving it. I'm loving the process. Yesterday I accidentally went thrifting. All right, I didn't the doctor. So Rev, I'll tell you the story in a second, but Rev hangs out on the deck, and we have a nature area out there. So he pays attention to the nature area out there. Smalls, on the other hand, Rev is my country dog. Smalls, on the other hand, is standing guard at the front window, making sure nothing gets past him over there. The only thing in front of us is a parking lot, and lots of foot traffic, and if a dog walks by, he'll go berserk. So just know that he takes his job very seriously. So when we're not in that room with him, he will start barking. So just know that's a possibility. Anyway, yesterday I went thrifting, and I didn't mean to. I meant to, but I didn't. So yesterday was Wednesday. I had it in my mind that it was Thursday. I had to send out some Poshmark orders. Yay! Poshmark orders. So I had to send out some Poshmark orders, and so I stopped. I was going to go over to the thrift store. It's kind of all in a area that's a little ways away. So I was like doing that. But I had it in my mind that it was Thursday. And on Thursdays, they have a tag sale, where on their tags, the ones that they're about to have be $199, will be 30% off on Thursday. Thursday and Friday, it's 30% off. And then Saturday and Sunday, it's 50% off. And then on Monday, it's $1.99. So I thought, well, I'll look at some of the cheaper items that'll be 30% off, like load up on some fun things. I really want to do more household items like pillow covers and stuff like that, and fabrics. I use a lot of fabrics in my in my home just to hide stuff and and make things more beautiful. So yeah, it was like, okay, I'll look at that. And then I got there and they were like, oh, it's Wednesday, so there's no deal going on. Or at least not for me. I think if you're a senior, and I'm not quite there yet. I know I might look like it, but not quite there yet. So there's seniors and military discounts, neither of which I qualify for. So there's no deal for me on Wednesday. But I got sucked in because I was like, well, let me look around, see if there's anything. I had to return something that I bought a tunic that had a little color discoloration, and I can return it. So it's not really like, I don't want to try to sell something that's not something I would want to wear or something that would bother me. I didn't see it at the store. I didn't see it even at home. Like, it took a while before I noticed it at all. But anyway, so I was returning it. The line for the return was too long, so I wasn't going to do that. So I decided I was going to do a little thrifting. I got a little carried away. This is the problem. I have to be careful. I don't want to have too big of an inventory. Like, I know a lot of resellers have like these large inventories, and for my mental well-being and for my household to feel uncluttered, and I don't want to overdo anything. So I'm trying to stay within a certain budget, as well as like closet, the amount of closet that I have. So like 300 pieces, I think, is my max. I'm at like 150 probably. So I'm about halfway there, but my budget is, I'm done. I need some people to buy some things in order for me to continue on paying for this hobby. Hopefully that turns into a business, but for right now it's a hobby. So anyway, I did all this shopping and I found some really cute stuff, but I had to leave a lot behind because I can't justify paying that amount for everything. But I really wanted stuff that was in my look, like in my style, to really represent the store. So I did get a few things. So that was fun. But anyway, I'm going to have my coffee and feed my dogs, and I hope you enjoyed chatting this morning. I'll do this some more. Yeah, again, the problem is that the quality of my phone, I don't have an iPhone. Like, I don't need, like in my normal life, I don't need an iPhone. I need something that gets calls, that lets me get on the internet, that allows me access to the maps, Like, I don't need an iPhone for my daily life, and the idea of having it be $1,000 to get a phone call isn't for me. Like, I get that people are all about it and that's their thing. I was in San Francisco during like the height of the Silicon Valley thing, so I know what the techies really like. I know that it's being on the edge and being new in it. Cool. I got it. I get it. It's just not something I need. It's just so, but now I'm doing these videos and the quality sucks, but I'm doing my best. I know they say to use the other side of the camera, but I don't think I'm I don't know that it's going to be any more, because then it's going to be error on my part. Like, there's going to be me not being in the picture all the time and getting pictures of my feet and stuff. But so this is the front camera of my cheapo phone in my cheapo situation. But yeah, that's it. Living well on less. And that's my little story of yesterday. And we'll see how this goes. So thanks for hanging out with me this morning. I hope you have a fabulous day, and live well, because you only have one life. You got to enjoy it. Love it. All right. Have a great day. Take care.